Here we go. Here are our TaG cadets and rookies. That would be Austin Warner, Mateo Franco Ruggiero, Luke Giglio, Isaac Carvalho, Mackay Mars, Bowen Green, and Ryan Perez, your 7-cart field for this TaG cadet and rookie pre-final. 8 laps again as they come out of turn 17 to the attention of the starter. We will see if it meets with the satisfaction of race control and they get the green, and they do.
Got a green. And
Whoa,
we got one taken quickly. Austin Warner, I believe, I might be Ruggiero. Take a quick look to the outside. We'll find out who that's going to be. I guess we'll have to wait until we get a good camera shot of the number on that cart. But they bring it up turn 2, and the rooster tails get larger and larger as they get on the gas coming up the hill.
Coming through turn number 3 by our broadcast position and down through the kink. Their top 3 break out. I believe that's Warner, Ruggiero, and Giglio breaking out of the top, leaving the rest of the field. The next 4, which would be Mars, Carvalho, and Green and Perez. But here they come through the S's for the first time. Good look there at these 3 carts battling at it.
They go up that little hill. Warner is definitely your leader, the 22 cart. They come up into 14 and don't use all of those rumble strips, but they just tag them lightly as they head down towards 16, getting ready to complete lap number 1. Warner is your leader. Ruggiero is second, and Giglio is third right now as they come across the scoring loop to complete lap 1.
There you go. The margin at the line was 0.159, so about 16/100ths of a second would be the differential between Warner and Ruggiero. Both of those are cadets. Kai Mars is in a different class. He's a rookie. So you got a rookie challenging these 2 cadets for the overall. And look at that. There goes Mars giving a little kiss to the bumper of Mateo Franco Ruggiero as they come through the kink and head towards turn 9 and then on to the S's after that.
You know, we've had practice today, we've had qualifying, but Kai Mars has already been out there in competition once earlier today. I wonder if that helps a lot, having a little bit of experience actually in racing mode on this racetrack. So Kai Mars now running in 3rd spot, the first of the rookie drivers. So we'll see how that is going to affect throughout the race. See if he can move up some or if he's just going to be, I don't think any driver's ever content to run 3rd. It doesn't matter if you're the leader of your division. You want to lead the whole thing. Here they come by. It'll complete lap number 2 this time.
Well, fast lapping is all about consistency and timing and rhythm. And I think having more laps out in another cart couldn't hurt. Although if you want to look at if it's different powered carts, different handling characteristics, it may be a different thing altogether.
So, Bill, now tell me, you're going down the street in Atlanta. Speed limit's 35 miles an hour. There's a guy ahead of you. And he's going 35. You're scoring and timing. You're right on timing like you're supposed to be. But don't you tell me you want to get around that guy?
What time of day is it? Is it rush hour? If I'm on 285 and that guy's doing 35.
You want to be going 45 when he's doing 35. All righty, here they come through the S's. It's Austin Warner, your race leader. Mateo Ruggiero in 42 cars in second. Those are in the class by themselves. They're in the TaG Cadet. Then just behind them, Kai Mars in the 23, starting to catch this field a little bit. He's getting a little closer right now in that 23 car. He's the first rookie in the field right now. Just behind him, you see the 4 of Bowen Green in that shot as well. They'll come by, complete 3 laps as they pass Cam Gentry standing there at the scoring loop.
Nose to tail, again, the line for your top 2, Warner Ruggiero. The difference is less than 0.2 of a second, actually 0.13 that time by. So you could throw a blanket over the 2 of them, and peeking to the outside was Ruggiero that time as he came through 3. Thinks better of it as they come back under our broadcast position in turn 4 and head through the kink, head up the hill and head towards turn 9.
Giglio is beginning to catch Bowen Green. We saw that shot just a moment ago as the 2 of them starting to have a pretty good little battle amongst those rookies that are running 2nd and 3rd in the rookie division and 4th and 5th on the racetrack. And now look at this. Kai Mars once again battling hard to try to catch up with those 2 in front of him as Warner continues to lead Ruggiero in that purple cart right there in 2nd spot.
And if you watch, you'll see him peek inside, you'll see him peek outside, looking for an opening to get by Austin Warner and take that lead. He's not going anywhere. He's sticking right with him, Perhaps he has a faster cart, but not fast enough unless he can get an opening.
Cam Gentry showing them the crossed flags as they come by. We're halfway through. They negotiate down the big drop in turn 2 and now up that slow hill. Probably the slowest part on the race course is when they work their way up to the very top of that hill. Then it's a kind of a treacherous turn 4 as they come by our position.
And look at Kai Mars. He closed in. It's kind of accordion. Anyway, like an accordion between Ruggiero and Mars for that third overall spot. Again, Mars seems comfortably in the lead in the rookie class, but he's wanting more. He's looking inside, he's looking outside. He's doing 35 on 285 here as we were talking earlier. He wants to get through and get gone.
Kai Mars is really showing us something here today. Had a good run earlier, and now he's trying in this class to see if he can get up there and battle with those two up front. Although he's in a very good position to be the winner in his division within this group, he's still trying to get more. They started to put a little distance right now between themselves and Mars as they go down the hill in turn 2. Let's see how they come out of there. It's still Warner, your leader, Ruggiero in second spot, Kai Mars in third.
And just as you say that, Kai Mars makes up some time going through 2, and it's just a matter of who's faster in what section of the track. And I think Mars may have an advantage in some parts of the track, but just not enough to make a difference in his position.
Boy, they come off that kink in a hurry. They go side by side. The 42 of Ruggiero thought about looking to the inside and trying to outbreak Warner, but he just decided better of it. Now he's on the attack once again.
With less than 3 laps to go, he's starting to test out where he's going to make his move and when he's going to make that move. He looked like he might have had a run on him, but again, thought better of it.
You know, Bill, I wonder if he's just testing the waters, just seeing how well that car, getting ready for a last lap pass or something, just testing to see how it'll do when he gets out of line a little bit. That's always a possibility.
We say that, then we realize these are kids.
Yeah. But still,
look at Mars. Yeah, just as we start to fill time there with a little banter, here comes Kai Mars to say, nope.
Wow.
Look at that. Mars moves into second overall.
Mars.
With that move. That was quite the move there.
It was. Now here comes Ruggiero back once again, and he's going to try to battle Mars, and he'll go back to that place in second spot.
Now what that does, as far as Mars is concerned, doesn't improve his position in his class, but what it did do was handicap Ruggiero significantly as he was trying to make the battle back against Austin Warner for the lead, although it looks like he's right back on his tail, and here we go again.
Yeah, Ruggiero is back in his familiar spot right behind Warner. He doesn't want it to be familiar. He wants to be out front, but can he pull it off? We've got a lap and a half, a little less than a lap and a half to go. They go into 16 right now, getting ready to come to that 1-to-go sign.
White flag is out. White flag is out for Austin Warner, and looking to the inside. Here they come. They were practically dead heat at the line. And, in fact, he was not scored the leader at the line, but he did briefly get ahead, but then will fall back behind us, Ruggiero.
Look at Mars. Once again, tried to cut that corner short, but it didn't bode well for him as now he loses a little bit of action on the racetrack. It's still Warner and Ruggiero as they come by our point.
An old axiom in racing is that the best thing you can see from third is first and second battling, because that gives you a chance to make up. But now Mars has dropped back a bit more. Of course, that's maybe his slower section of the track as well. But Ruggiero still looking to see if he can get around Warner. He did briefly just pass the line, and here he looked to the outside again as they're heading through the final turn sequence now through 15, and we'll get 16 and 17 coming up. Can Ruggiero do anything with Austin Warner here in the last turn?
Warner leads it. Ruggiero takes a quick look to the outside, but it's going to be Austin Warner with the win. Mateo Franco Ruggiero in second spot. Kai Mars will take third, but the winner in the rookie division of this group, Luke Giglio in fourth, Bowen Green in fifth, and Isaac Carvalho will be your sixth place car. Ryan Perez in seventh, and those are all rookies toward the end of the field. So really the only cadets that are running out there, Warner and Ruggiero, and they finish in the top two. Hi there. What's your name?
Reuben.
Reuben, what are you running in kids' carts, right?
Yes.
So you've already been out there today.
Yes.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
How was the weather? Was it pretty nasty, or did you do okay?
It do okay.
Okay. So now tell me, how long have you been racing?
It was probably like 40 miles.
A long way, huh? Okay. Is this your first race, or have you been out here before?
I've been out here before.
How many times have you been here? A good many times, or is this like a very early second or third time, or what?
I think this is my fourth time here.
Fourth time, okay. So I take it you're enjoying it, huh?
Okay.
You getting ready to go back out again, or are you done for the day?
I'm done for today.
Okay. How did you finish?
I finished first.
Oh, you won it. Congratulations. What cart number were you?
20.
20. Well, congratulations. We're glad you won it and glad you took time to be with us. Hope you have an enjoyable day. What are you going to dress up as for Halloween?
I'm going to dress up as Black Panther.
Oh, how about that? That's going to be cool. You could also go as a race car driver, you know, because you've already got the suit for that. Well, congratulations, and thank you for taking time with us.
Okay.
All righty, Ruben with us after his big win. Congratulations to him. We've got our tags out on the course right now, TaG Cadet, and they finally getting a lap underway right now with these drivers. So we'll see in just a moment who's going to be the leader as they work their way by. They bring it out of turn number 16, and we've got a green flag, so let's see who gets the time by and gets the first lap underway right now. First lap complete. Austin Warner is going to be our race leader.
Followed by Ruggiero, Green, Kai Mars, Gilio Carvalho, and Ryan Perez. So we're off in good order here. That's a great
Look at them. Look how tight they are, Bill.
Yep.
Man, that top group are just tight together as they come off fourth.
And look at them side by side there, back for second. That would be Franco and Green going at it. And that's Green, I believe, took second place from Ruggiero because that's number 4 in second, from what I can tell. And 20. Was that a 4 or 42? I'll tell you what, dirt track car is a lot easier to see the numbers on. But that's a number 4.
It's a 4, yeah. Tell. The 4 has made it up to second spot.
I think Mars has pulled up to third, and Green's back to, Ruggiero is back to fourth, maybe. We'll know directly when they come out of turn number 17, come down to the line for the second time, and we'll get the scoring update.
Now we got
Look at them.
Battle for the top spot. Look at this. Who's it going to be? Warner came back up and got it. Wow, had Green there for a moment, and then Warner took that spot away. Green in second now, as you mentioned. Ruggiero back to third spot. Kai Mars in fourth, and Luke Gilio in the 68 car in fifth spot. So a good battle going on. Those three right there in second, third, and fourth got a real strong battle, and now the fifth place car joins them as well as Gilio gets involved in that.
That margin at the start-finish line was 34 1,000ths of a second, so they were practically dead heat that time for lap number 2. So we've got quite a race in store for us. If the first 2 laps are in the indication, 10 more laps of this to go here in the final for the TaG Cadets and the TaG Rookies.
So 2 laps are complete. Austin Warner continues to lead, coming up the hill in turn 2.
Now Warner's a cadet.
Coming up the hill in turn 10.
Warner is a cadet. Green is a rookie, so it's actually a race for 2 different classes. But everybody likes to finish with the rest of the carts behind them, so I don't think that really matters at this point. Coming down to the line now, still Bowen Green now is your leader with Ruggiero in second. Things are just changing faster than we can keep up with here.
Warner's dropped back to third in that 22 car. You see him now chasing Ruggiero up the hill in 2.
And here they come in a 5-cart freight train underneath our position.
There you see the 22 of Austin Warner really got a battle going on with the Ruggiero in front of him in the 42. And there's the 4 car also involved in that, Bowen Green.
So Green and Ruggiero have broken off into their own battle, leaving Warner, Mars, and Gilio to contend for third place for the moment. But again, as we've seen, these freight trains can close up very quickly. And in fact, it looks as if Warner may be closing in a bit on those top 3 even as we speak.
All right, they come across the line now. 4 laps complete this time. Bowen Green is still up front. Ruggiero is second. Mars is third. Warner back in fourth. Gilio is fifth. in the 68 in that multicolored car. There's the 4 car of Bowen Green going off turn number 2 and up the hill. So Bowen continues to lead as they come by our vantage point here in turn 4.
As they wind their way through the kink now, the top 2 has now become the top 3. They've broken off contact from Warner and Giglio.
Now, Kai Mars has joined that group up front. He may have something. Is Kai a he or a she? Does anybody know an answer on that?
He's
it's
a
a he. Okay. As they get ready to work that group up into turn 14, we see it's still Green, your leader.
This one looks like it's going to stay this way to the end as far as these 3 being together. These are 3 top carts here going at it. And look, just even as we speak, the pass for the lead come to the line. That's Ruggiero taking the lead from Green at the line.
Green got way out of whack coming out of 17, way up almost against the tire barriers, and that opened the door for Green for Ruggiero to scoot by and take away the top spot just as they crossed the line.
And here's Kai Mars tagging the bumper of Green, looking to take advantage of that lost momentum that cost Green the lead. But still, your top 3 is going to be Ruggiero, Green, and Mars in a new order, but it's still these top 3. This will be an interesting battle to watch until the end. Meanwhile, Warner and Carvalho are going at it themselves back there for 4th place.
Ruggiero is really not pulling away that much right now. We've still got Green and Mars right there very close as Ruggiero tops the hill.
Well, traction is at a premium in these conditions, and so you have to be very mindful of your braking points, of your apex, hitting your marks.
Once again.
Yep, exactly. And it can happen in a split second. It looks like it happened to
Green. Loses another spot.
Yep, Bowen Green falling down the order back to 5th. Did he get back underway? That's too bad because Bowen Green was going at it.
So now Ruggiero is your leader. Kai Mars finds himself in 2nd spot while Austin Warner is in 3rd. He started out this with the lead. He's now in 3rd spot. Carvalho is in 4th in the 21, and Bowen Green back to 5th.
So this will be fun watching him battle his way back up, although he is substantially back behind 4th place even. He lost a lot of ground spinning like that.
We're halfway through. 6 laps complete out of 12 right now. Ruggiero still your leader, Kai Mars, but I tell you, this race has changed almost every lap. We've had a different leader, so it's hard to say anybody's got anything that's definite in this one like maybe we've had in the other races. Right now, Ruggiero brings him off 17, and he continues to lead it, but closing in is Kai Mars.
Right now, Ruggiero has the luxury of a bit of a gap, about 1.27 seconds, so he can not have to drive under pressure, which is how you end up spinning out, especially in these low traction conditions like we're seeing right now. Of course, anything can happen, but if Mars can come up.
Bowen Green, once again.
Speaking of things, yeah, Bowen Green's having a little bit of trouble out there. He spins it out. He was in 3rd at the moment, but now did he stall it? He's backing it out or letting it roll back. I learned my lesson. And he's coming back. They're going to wave the local yellow there. So now it's going to be Ruggiero, Mars, Carvalho, and Warner, Ryan Perez, Luke Giglio, and Green. I don't know if his day is done, whether it's stalled or whether because he's on the hill he can't go forwards, or if something broke because he was on the hill. All sorts of things can go wrong when you spin one of these guys out.
Well, you know, as many times as he lost traction in 17 and then had that spin in 2, it makes you wonder if there wasn't something going awry in his car to start with that caused that problem. Maybe it's a mechanical issue more so than a driving issue.
Well, he's out of the cart now, as they're going to just get it off the course or do something to get it out of harm's way, as they'll wave the yellow flag for that section of the track.
You forget how young these guys are. You see them standing by their carts, and they're little bitty drinks of water, you know.
So there's Franco and Mars. Mars looks to be closing the gap a bit. At the last time at the line, it was 1.2 seconds between the two of them. Let's see what it is the next time they come by, but visibly visibly Kai Mars is closing in on Mateo Ruggiero.
Well, Mars has had some good runs, and it's got a good one going now. Let's see if he can chase down Ruggiero. Boy, it's getting tighter and tighter every lap they make. We're 8 laps in, working lap number 9, coming out of 2 more turns. We'll get the 2 to go sign, 3 to go. There won't be a sign for that, but it will be 3 to go as they come by.
We can imagine there's a sign.
Yeah, we can imagine he's holding out 3 fingers.
3 fingers, 3 to go this time by. And at the line, it's about 1.2. So Ruggiero holding steady for the moment, but Kai Mars has him in his sights and is barreling down on him.
They work up the hill in 2. Here they come by us. And there's Ruggiero and Kai Mars as they head down toward the kink. Again, that downhill full throttle position, because you can hang that curve coming off of turn number 6 and without any problem whatsoever there on full throttle.
But they are nose to tail going into turn 9 as they go into the S's. This is where time is won or lost, and it looks like Mars thinking about ducking to the inside there as they head into into 12 as they come out of now going into 15, heading into 16. Let's see, how close are they going to be at the line? Will it be, it was, a second and a quarter is thereabouts coming out. We'll come to the line now. We'll see what the margin is. It is down to 0.4 of a second.
Wow, closer, much closer.
It was around a second, second and a half or thereabouts. So he's cut about a second off of that.
We did come to 2 to go at that point, so a couple of more laps here. And it's going to be a tight battle from these two. We do see those rooster tails from the tires getting taller and stronger, so that means more water on the racetrack. Look at this battle.
So they go for the last time through the kink there. And there's Kai Mars hammering away at the rear of Mateo Franco Ruggiero. Right on his, he's
wow.
I think there's no gap now, right there, right on the bumper.
He's coming, that's for sure.
Sizing him up. When will he make his move? What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's last lap. You don't want to go too early because then you offer him an opportunity to get back around you. So I would say about this point, next lap.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for. What are you going for, Bill? What do you think?
I think now he's stretched it out a bit. He may have tried it a little
Moot
bit
point.
early. White flag now, but no, things can happen. I think if you put enough pressure on him, it could very well be misfortune or a miscalculation that determines the race rather than maybe a nifty move, especially in these conditions as we see them going into 2, which is a real difficult part to get through. And they'll come up the hill around 3 now as they come by our position in 4. It looks like maybe about 2-3 cart lengths now is the difference. So right now Ruggiero's in a good spot, but it just depends on where Mars is the fastest. We saw him close up as he got into 9.
Yeah, the
S's.
S's.
The S's. That might be the place where he has to make his move, and it looks like he's closed it up a little bit as he comes in. Let's see what happens.
I just don't know if he's close enough to make anything happen or not, though. I just think he's too far back. Let's see when they come up the hill there.
They come out
what
of the
position
S's,
they're
come
in.
up over through 14 here. We'll see what's going on. There they are.
Yeah.
Yep, and Ruggiero's still got a very good lead. We'll get the interval at the line, but it's going to probably be a second or so.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to overcome that.
He opened it up a
think.
bit. Nope, and here they come.
So checkered flag is out. Mateo Franco Ruggiero with the win. Kai Mars in second. Now it's a ways back before our battle comes on in for third spot. It's actually a driver all alone. Alex Carvalho was in that spot, and he does take third. Austin Warner was running fourth in the 22. Let's see if that's his car coming by. I don't believe it is. Yeah, I guess it was. And Giglio, we know that cart.
That's
so
right.
he's going to be coming in fifth spot in the 68.
And then Ryan Perez put the pressure on him from back there as well. In fact, that was Ryan Perez's best lap, was his last one.
How about that? Bowen Green, of course, had the troubles early, had the lead early, and then had troubles still early in this race, only completed 7 of the 12 laps. So he did not get the entire race in, but troubles for him as he came off turn number 2 and